my mom had this truck, and we were basically like laying low key and just traveling through, and hopefully we get to the airport because the country was really bad, shooting and then things like that. It was,
Dominican Republic is right next door. My family went through it. My parents went through it. They will get on this boat, a tiny little boat, and they just hope you make it to the other side, because if you stay, the chances of you staying alive were very, very, very low to none. And you had to risk your life.
Hey everyone. On today's episode of 2 or 3 Podcast, we had on the big homie, my main man, Mr. Davidson St, who was born in Haiti, currently lives in Florida, man. He is an incredible urban ZouK dancer, as well as Konpa, Kizomba, as well as ZouK, man. I first met this dude at the best all-around dancer competition held in Houston, Texas by Kizomba Harmony, man. This dude is an incredible dancer, man. I saw him dance, I knew I had to have him on the show, man. Much love to the big homie Davidson, man. Let's jump right into this episode. I had to talk about it.
Yeah, man. Let's do this.
All right. So, hello, everyone. On today's episode of the 2 or 3 Podcast, we have on, hold on. I'm your host, Terrence Greer, joined by my co-host, Francesca Peña. Hey, y'all. And today, we are joined by the wonderful Mr. Davidson St.
Yes, you said it right, St. Paul. That's right.
So, if I'm not mistaken, you are a Kizomba instructor, as well as a dancer, performer. You do salsa as well as bachata. Yeah. You have a dance team, is that right?
Yes, I just started a dance team.
What's the name of that team, sir?
It's K Unity Dance.
Okay,
K Unity, so it kind of basically uniting all the K. You have ZouK, so you have Konpa, which is the K, Kizomba, and UrbanKiz, which is the K. So I united all. So that's the vision of that team. Yes.
If I'm not mistaken, so you were born in Haiti?
Yes.
And at some point moved to the U.S., right?
Yes, Haiti. I was born in Haiti, and then I came to the U.S. for like better opportunity and education and things of that nature. So it's been a great journey. I've been here for pretty much half of my life. Okay. And it's been fun.
I'm curious, I've never been to Haiti, man. What was your childhood like growing up in Haiti, and what was that like?
So growing up in Haiti, it's an interesting dynamic because, like in Haiti, I didn't really have a lot like from material, toys, but we had a lot of fun. So growing up in Haiti, it was a lot to do with friendship, connecting, listening to stories, like at night, playing around, and just doing childhood things. Play soccer. I play soccer a lot, and then stuff like that. Things that we get in trouble, coming home late, things like that. So that's kind of like my experience and as a child. It's similar here. We're connected in so many ways. It's just that, it was different from an aspect of like, when I came here, I was like, oh my God, all these stuff. So
it's very different.
It is.
I'm curious, did you have a big family? Like, were you the youngest, oldest sibling, or what?
I actually have an older brother, and I have 2 other sisters. Okay. I'm in the, kind of in the middle. My sisters are here in the U.S., and then my brother's still in Haiti.
Okay, yeah. So
Yeah.
So, couple of siblings. I'm curious, man. What did your parents do in Haiti, man?
What did my parents do in Haiti?
Yeah.
Oh, so my mom, she did a lot. I learned a lot from her as far as doing businesses. She had a clothing business, tailor business. She had a restaurant. She used to cook and stuff. My dad, on the other end, is a principal. Okay. He has a school, and he's a politician.
Okay. So I switched up with my friend Rudy St. Julian, and he told me that as long as your parents weren't in politics, like they were kind of safe.
Yes.
So is that true?
That is actually true. I mean, the thing is like with Haiti, you got to have the right guys in the politics too.
Okay.
So politics is a little different. It's not the same as here, but it's definitely, you need the good guys in politics to be able to help make a difference.
Okay.
So that's kind of like where my dad come in and help, and he's still there.
Okay.
Continuing to help.
Okay, show up, man. I'm very curious, man. I guess how important was like music in your household, growing up?
It was definitely a part of us growing up. I was, when I was a kid, I mean, we have this radio station and hearing music from all different places. Like we hear all kind of music too. African-based music, salsa, merengue, all kind of different exposure to music. So we kind of grew up and listening and Konpa music, huh?
You were exposed to a lot of things.
Yeah. Musically, yes. I definitely have to say yes.
Okay, yeah. And so I know, Haiti's very close to the Dominican Republic, right? So how big of an influence was, I guess, bachata or what?
Yeah. I mean, man, at the end of the day, we all learn from each other. We all influence each other, and we all learn from each other, and things like that. So definitely, there's a lot of influence on both sides. To be honest with you.
Okay, right. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Haiti and influenced DR, and DR influenced Haiti. Right?
Both ways. That's the way. That's my perspective.
Okay, yeah.
It's the way we learn from them, and from DR, and then DR learn from us.
Right.
So, right next door, neighbors.
Yeah. So so you said music was always a big influence. Did you grow up dancing then, or?
Nope.
Okay, not at all.
Well, in a way. So my parents is very conservative.
Okay, they were in politics. Politics, right? Yeah.
So it's like we kind of conservative. But on the other side, of all of my friends and stuff like that, when we go out and
especially
listen to
right,
music, we used to have like the Carnival. You ever been to a Carnival?
I'm not, but I know of it.
Oh man, that's.
My grandfather's from Trinidad, so I know.
Man, you definitely gotta try some Carnival in Trinidad. Yes, that's the epic of Carnival.
Yeah.
So when I was a kid in school, we used to go to Carnival, trying to go to Carnival. Delete that. I want my parents to know about it. But it was definitely that exposure, learning to be free and then enjoying life, enjoying music, enjoying dancing, and relationship with people. That's my kind of exposure to dancing and music and things.
So
like
I guess
that.
more so like a social thing, right?
Social thing.
Right.
It is definitely social. And people listen to music to get away, like stressful situation, and it's part of life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's like, you hear some good Konpa music, it's like, yes, you feel better no matter what the day was like, So
yeah.
that's the way it was for me growing up.
Yeah. I'm curious, man. I don't really know too much about Carnival. Could you speak on that? Is it just a big party in the streets or what?
Man, it's a big, I know in Haiti, it takes a week or so, 2 weeks. Like when Carnival goes on, the country shut down.
Okay.
Wow. Yeah, it's big. Like a lot of artists that flew into Haiti. Port-au-Prince they usually have the biggest crowd, but they have Carnival all over the country.
Right.
Basically, you have all these different bands that comes in and they're prepared. They have costume, and I mean it's a whole project, man.
Okay,
it's like a whole different thing. So people playing, and and then they have special food that they do for Carnival, and people just come out there and just with the expectation have a good time, blast. People don't work. I mean, forget about working that week.
And that lasts for a week or two?
Yeah, it depends.
Fun.
Fun. A week or two. Some people have, they can extend it. It's like, I'm not work for a month.
Okay.
Prepare for my carnival time, you know.
Okay. Is it just, celebration of life or like just, is that what it is?
Yes, you hit it on the nail.
Okay.
It's really a celebration of life. Like, basically all of us coming together and having a blast. Like, forgetting about, it's Haiti, the history of Haiti, having our independence, the first black country that actually had their independence about 300 some years ago, 1804. So every time when we have an opportunity to party, we party.
Take it.
We party. So this is kind of like the idea of a big family reunion. You come and you let go and just have a blast.
Okay.
And this happens once a year?
Once a year. Usually in February time frame.
Okay.
February time frame. And it's been a blast. I need to go check it out again.
Yeah.
Get up. Matter of fact, let's go.
I'm with it, bro.
Don't play with me.
We'll stop at Haiti and then go to Trinidad or something like that.
That sounds legit, man. That sounds amazing.
Then go DR. Oh, of course, it's a whole circle. It's a whole circle.
That would be awesome.
That's actually,
Yeah, that would be legit.
you heard it. We all gonna know.
Absolutely, man. So, see, you're growing up in Haiti and everything, man. I guess, what were some of your hobbies, in Haiti, growing up?
Hobbies. Funny it says like my hobbies, like since my mom cook,
Okay.
I used to watch my mom do a lot of the cooking.
So you throw down in the kitchen or
Yeah,
what? Hey.
go down and eat the food, like watch
Okay.
washing. She used to bake a lot, so I remember, watching that. Hobbies, I play a lot of sport, soccer, basketball.
Okay, it's big?
I play ball. I'm not
No, okay.
that good anymore, man. I got schooled the other week.
Okay, so I imagine what soccer's pretty big or what?
Oh,
you
yeah.
talked about that, right?
Soccer is definitely the biggest sport in Haiti.
Okay.
And then also just traveling, believe it or not, like when I was in Haiti as a kid, I used to travel to U.S.
Okay.
So traveling was a big part of like my hobby and exposure to the U.S.
Was that because your dad was a politician or not even?
Part of it, yes.
Okay.
Part of it. Yeah.
Sure enough.
Yeah. So that really is a big factor.
That's really cool. That's that kind of helps shape who you are today, man. Being able to experience, the U.S. I guess, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I told you in the car, it's like one of the thing I wanted to look for is the KFC fried chicken.
And why is that, man?
Hey, man, because it was in the commercial. Like, man, they make that chicken look so nice. I said, man, I gotta try this chicken.
Did it live up to your expectations?
Oh,
or?
yes, indeed. I'm still eating. You can't tell that stomach. So I get all my 6 fat.
Hey, all right, you ain't the only one, boy. You're not the only one, dog.
Still eating chicken.
Yeah. So, say,
I want a toy truck. What? But Santa Claus. Oh, hold on one second, Santa Claus. I'll be right back. Hey, if you could leave a like and subscribe for the show, that would be amazing. Let's get back to the episode.
So, say, growing up in Haiti, man, I'm curious. I guess what happens after you graduate high school, man? Do you go to college? What happens?
So, when I got here, I didn't have.
So you got to the U.S. or what do you mean?
U.S.
So when was that then?
I was in the 90s, like late 90s.
Okay.
Time frame.
So you say you graduated high school and came here or what?
No, I came into kind of middle school.
Oh, see, okay, you moved here in middle school.
Middle school.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then from there, I went to high school.
Okay. Real quick, why did your family move, man?
Part of it is the drama, the political drama in Haiti and stuff like that. Better education.
Okay.
Life and just trying something different.
Yeah.
My dad stayed. My mom came.
Okay. Sure enough. Okay, I guess you said you moved here and you moved to, you said,
I moved,
Texas, right? Or
I first moved to Fort Lauderdale, Florida.
Florida, okay.
Yep.
Okay.
And then we moved to Orlando, Florida. And then from there graduated, and then went to college. But the interesting part is like when I don't know if you ever experienced that, is having a green card.
Okay.
Man, that's a big challenge.
To get it or
To get it.
Okay.
To get it. Coming to the U.S., you can get a visa, like a visiting
Temporary
visa.
one, right?
Yep.
Yeah, exactly.
But to get actually a green card, which now you become like a legal, you can get all the benefits.
It's a process. I know it's a whole process, right?
It took me 10 years. It took me 10 years to get.
Okay, 10 years. Got here in middle school and then get it to
Didn't have anything. I graduated high school. I had a scholarship. I was qualified for a scholarship, but for you to actually get the scholarship, you have to have a green card.
You got to be a citizen, right?
Yes.
Right.
You gotta have-
Yeah.
So
I'm curious. I guess how were you able to come to school? You had a visa, and that was.
So yeah. So when I got a visa, there's a transition where they call it political asylum state.
Okay.
So you can apply for that, which then puts you in a state where you can stay in the U.S. and go to school and things like that. But with the limitation that you cannot get a lot of the benefits like scholarship.
You're authorized to be in the United States while your legal process is on.
Exactly.
Until it becomes a resolution, and then they decide your future.
Then they decide your future.
Okay.
Things have changed.
That thing will suck.
I'm curious. What was that like for you, Dama?
Oh, I don't. No. So the reason why I know a little bit of it is because I worked for a immigration law firm,
So you know.
and it's people go through a lot. And it's not an easy process, and it's not what people think it is, or what the news might make you think it is. It's a whole different thing, and the reasons the people that go through that, like if they didn't have to go through it, they wouldn't.
Yeah.
It's very stressful. It's very, very stressful. Like I have friends right now that, are in the process of that green card, and it's not a joke.
Yeah.
It's not a joke.
I mean, it's just, not to be political, but the status of the country right now is a lot of, up and down. Like people are separating with their family. Like, you have kids that are born here and their parents are not necessarily legal.
Oh, yes.
And they get deported and the kids stay here. It's a bad mess.
Of course, I cannot disclose too much information, but there was this particular case where a baby that wasn't even a year old, was separated from their mother. Wow. So the child got deported, and the mom stayed here. So where is the so we had to think about the things, like there had to be certain things in place, like where's the child going? How do we make sure that the child actually gets home alive? As simple as that. Like, how do we make sure that the child doesn't get abused? And that's just one case that I'm aware of. Yep. Yeah. What about those cases that we never heard of?
A lot.
So, sad, but I think it's really good to talk about it because, like I said, it's not a joke. It's not something simple. It's something very stressful, and there's a reason behind it.
And we are not a bunch of, bad people.
Not at all.
We want to work, we want to make a difference, and we want to.
And the sweetest people, the people that, these are the people, I don't know, that have the least, like, material things, and are the people that offer you the most.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's incredible. So, and not a lot of people get it. It's more people that get denied asylum than people that do get it. And we had to think, a lot of people that either sent back, they lose their lives because there's a reason behind it. Their lives are in danger. It's their lives, their families, their child, their parents. It's people that get persecuted because of sexual differences, and they can no go back because if they do, there's actually people waiting for them to kill them. Like, this is a real situation.
I feel you. I remember the day I left Haiti, and I came finally. I was like under this kind of like my mom had this truck, and we were basically like laying low key and just traveling through, and hopefully we get to the airport because the country was really bad, shooting and then things like that. It was
Yeah, Dominican Republic is right
Yeah.
next door. My family went through it. My parents went through it. They will get on this boat, a tiny little boat, and they just hope you make it
Yeah.
to the other side. Because if you stay, the chances of you staying alive were very, very, very low to none. And you had to risk your life in order to maybe a 1% chance that you will still alive the next day.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm very curious, man. I guess what were some of the major differences between Haiti and the U.S. when you got here?
Major differences. I think in Haiti, the things that we value are different in
Okay.
a way. Like, and it's not necessarily, I don't want to say different, but we value like time with,
Okay, right.
with family. Like, we don't like, you don't sit down and eat by yourself.
Okay.
Like little stuff like that.
Yeah, we all sit at the table, yeah.
Like when I remember one time I saw this person, he was staying by himself. I was like, no man, he's eating. I went by and I said, hey man, can I sit down with you? And those little things that we value a lot, like,
Right.
spending time with family and things like this. Same thing here, but it's not the material that make us happy. It's the free stuff, like
Okay.
the time at the beach,
Like the
even though you have no money, you're like, man, how am I gonna eat? But the fact that you are hanging out with your friend, you're happy. You know
Okay,
what I'm saying?
right, yeah.
It doesn't take a lot to be happy. That's one of the things that I learned.
That's right. That's something you learned in Haiti, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, right.
And here is similar, but there's a lot of distraction.
Okay.
Like material distraction that makes you replace what's more important. You know, like what's more important, family or a nice car, or you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like those type of
yeah.
things. Now, people in the U.S. are very giving.
You think
Like,
so?
Yeah,
Okay.
believe it or not, like they give a lot of money and things like that, and a lot of resources to help other places.
Okay.
So that's a good positive thing, and that's part of the reason why this country is blessed with. But the thing is, the same thing, country is made out of immigrants. It's made out of.
Definitely, yeah.
It's all of us
Right.
who's making it happen. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's the aspect of where in the U.S. you get a lot of diversity. Like I can go and get some Dominican Republic food, and I can go to Peru and get some Peruvian food at a restaurant. Everything is here. So it's very convenient. Things are designed to be very convenient. While in Haiti, you have to actually have a lot of money and things like that to actually exploit these luxury of life. So difference, we're similar. It's similar type of, we love people and things like that. It's just that I was never exposed to that type of level of materials.
Okay, right.
You know, so
Yeah.
like, I think that's part of what.
I get you. I definitely understand that.
Yeah, but grateful to be here.
Yeah. Okay.
Grateful
I
to be.
bet it makes you grateful.
Yes.
Makes you
Grateful.
humble.
Grateful.
Yeah. Let me ask you this, man. So, you say you moved here in middle school, and you say you graduated and everything.
Yep.
And so, you decided to go to college, right, or what? I guess your parents make you go to college, right? Or,
You ain't going nowhere but got
okay.
college right now. Yes, so I decided to go to college because my mom made me to. I'm just playing. No, it was something that was embedded in us that you got no choice. You're gonna go. Listen, you graduating, you're gonna go to college. That's the bottom line. So I had no other ideas behind it, and I used to get threat. Like if you screw up, we're gonna send you back to Haiti.
Oh, wow, that's crazy.
So that was okay. Yeah. What do you want me to do? Sign up?
Yeah, that'll get you right. That'll get you right.
Oh man,
Motivation right there,
I'll sign up tomorrow. So as that, so part of the motivation, I wanted to get better, and I wanted to learn. So I went to school for engineering school. I got a computer engineering degree at FAMU, Florida A&M Agricultural University, and then Rattlers one time.
Hey, shout out.
Shout out for the Rattlers. And then so that was kind of like my journey in the education, and then I've been working as an engineer since then. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
And so I'm very curious to hear, man. I guess how did you get introduced to dancing? I guess like.
Good question. So I always, as I said, right, I always grew up in music and dancing on the, with Konpa, which is where my first love and where I started first.
Yeah, sure enough.
And then I was in Kansas City, and I was like, man, I'm tired of going to the club and stuff like that. I just want something different. So I went to this spot. They were doing salsa. I was like, salsa?
And this was back in college, after college?
That's why after college.
Okay, after
I graduated and I went to work in Kansas City.
Okay.
So yeah, good question. So I went to this place and I was like, first I thought salsa, I had a bad impression about salsa. I thought it was like those guys with the V-neck and the tight pants and the
performance, that
was my vision about salsa. I'm like, I don't want to wear those V-neck shirts, man.
That was a requirement. It was a requirement.
Yeah. That was my first question. Do you have to wear those V-neck shirts? So then I realized, like, whoa, it's a completely different world. It's friendly environment. People are nice, very inviting, and so I took the class, and I was like, man, this is hard, but I'm gonna try to stick with it.
Yeah.
And that's how I got adapted to like formal training, dance training. And I did salsa, and then I did a little bit of bachata, and then I moved to Orlando, did performance. Salsa Synergy was one of the teams.
I've heard of them.
Salsa Synergy,
yeah.
Ben and Sophia.
I've definitely heard of them. Yeah.
Ben and Sophia, they will kick your butt.
Okay.
Shout out to them, man.
Yeah.
Gosh.
I'm very curious here, man. Tell me about your beginner stage in salsa, man. What was that like?
Intimidating.
I believe it.
Holy macaroni.
It's a completely different than Konpa, right?
Like, what the? And then it was fun. It was exercise. It was like good exercising for me when I was, it was like solving a puzzle. I'm like, what are these people doing? How do they know where to step? How does the lady just turn like that? What's happening? It was very curious to me. So to learn the mechanics. Yeah. And then grow up with the joy of the people. That's what makes it more attractive and admiring, because the people were friendlier. They were just inviting. Oh man, you got this, man. You got this. And so that kind of gives a lot of encouragement. I remember this lady, I can never. If you've seen this interview, please, I want to know. She's really the one who actually made me stay in salsa, because one time we were social dancing, so I danced with her, and the way she made me feel throughout the dance, she was smiling, and oh wow, that was nice. And I'm like, really? I wasn't doing nothing, but she enjoyed it, the fact that, that I had the courage to even dance with her, I guess. And from that feeling she left, which made a big impression.
Right, yeah.
And that's the reason why I want to do the same for people. To leave that impression to other people that, wow, that was a beautiful dance, and let's do it again. That was really fun. So leaving that impression in people, she changed my life.
I believe it.
Yeah.